Factor quadratic trinomials. Let's read together. 1, 2, 3. I can factor quadratic trinomials. So yes, our concept quadratic trinomials. So get a Freire model going just to make sure that we understand what we're looking at. Freire model, quadratic trinomials. What are they? Let's see. Quadratic trinomial. Expressions of 3 terms and the highest degree is 2. Expressions of 3 terms and the highest degree is 2. Expressions of 3 terms and the highest degree is 2. Copy that. All right, examples. Here goes the examples. The first example, x squared plus 3x plus 2. A second example is x squared plus 8x plus 7. So the definition says expressions of 3 terms and the highest degree is 2. As you're finishing copying that, let me just refreshing your memory. First of all, we need to find out the degree. Let's find out the degree of this polynomial. How do we find the degree? By finding the sum of the exponents on the variable. So what is the exponent on this one? 2, so this is the second degree. What is the exponent on this one? 1, so this is the first degree. Does this one have a variable? No, so therefore, what is the highest degree of this polynomial? 2. So according to the definition, the highest degree has to be 2. The second thing that has to be met is that expressions of 3 terms. How many terms do you see? 1, 2, 3 terms. So look at this one. Does this have 3 terms? Yes. Does this have the highest degree of 2? Bless you. Yes. Here's the highest degree of 2. Everybody got it? All right, so those are examples. Let me show you non-examples. Copy these down, please. The first non-example, x squared. The second non-example, 2 equals 2x. The third non-example, x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals 0. And the fourth non-example, negative 3 plus x equals 10. Attributes. The critical attributes is that they're expressions only, 3 terms, and the highest degree is 2. Expressions only, 3 terms, highest degree 2. Yes? Continue. Write these steps down, please. 6 steps for this. I know, but they're short. Here we go. Copy this down. Number 1, factor out the greatest common factor. If you don't want to write greatest common factor and just write GCF, that's fine. So step 1, factor out greatest common factor. Step 2, open 2 parentheses. Step 3, factor the first term. Step 4, draw a diamond and factor the last 2 terms. Step 5, write your factors. And step 6, check. So words to circle and underline, factor, G, C, F. Step 2, open parentheses. Step 3, factor first term. Step 4, draw diamond and factor last 2 terms. Step 5, write factors, and the last one, check. Check. All right, so it's 6 simple steps. First one, factor GCF. Step 2, we're going to open 2 parentheses. From there, we're going to factor the first term. Then we're going to draw a diamond and factor the last 2. At the end, we're going to write the factors, and we're going to check our work. Okay? Now, I'm not gonna ask you to memorize these right now. We're going to go through an example. We're going to memorize them as we go. Okay? So with that said, copy this next example, please. Example number 1. Example 1. It says factor x squared plus 15x plus 36. X squared plus 15x plus 36. And at the end, we're going to check our answer. Copy that, please. I'll go over that one. I just need you to copy. Okay, here we go. Pens down, eyes up here. You're just paying attention. Here he goes. Here goes all the steps, so I need you guys to focus. Here it goes. Step 1, I need to identify the GCF, or factor out the GCF. So I look at it, first term, second term, third term. There's no number that divides into all except 1. How about, do all 3 terms have the variable x? No. So the only GCF will be 1. Whenever it is 1, do not worry about it. Leave that on the side and don't even write it down. Everybody got it? Okay. Step 2, I'm going to open up 2 parentheses. So that's my next step, 2 parentheses. And you're just paying attention. Step 3, I'm going to factor the first term. So check this out. You're just paying attention. What's my first term? X squared. How can I factor that? X times x. The parentheses indicate multiplication, don't they? All right. Step 3 is done. Step 4, I'm going to draw a diamond. Draw a diamond and factor the last 2 terms. Okay, so here's my diamond. Check this out. There it is. And this is how this one works. To factor these last 2, the middle term, this one, I'm just going to use the coefficient, goes here. And I'm going to write the little plus. The last one goes up here. And I'm going to write a multiplication symbol. This is how this works. Check this out. What 2 numbers, check this out. This number times this number gives me 36. Think about it. Don't say it out loud. This number times this number gives me 36. And the same numbers, this number plus this number gives me 15. Think about it. Now, as you're thinking, my brain is doing this. Let's see, 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, and 6 times 6, and then they repeat. So which of these, when I multiply them, give me 36, and when I add them, give us 15? And everybody saw that it was what? 3 times 12, because 3 times 12 is 36, but 3 plus 12 is what? Well, guess what? That goes here, and that goes there. And step 5 is write factors. Do we see factors? Yes. Isn't this multiplying this? These are known as factors. And at the end, check this out. What is another word that I gave you for factoring? What was the word? Divide, right? Didn't we say division? Yes. So in order to check what is the opposite of division, do we know how to distribute? Yeah, right? X times x, x times 12, 3 times x, 3 times 12, combine, and we should get the same thing. So for right now, copy these, and we'll check at the end. Copy that, please. All right, so let's check. Let's see. What is x times x? X squared. What is x times 12? Positive 12x. All right. What is 3 times x? Positive 3x. What is 3 times 12? Positive 36. Can we combine like terms? Yeah, we can combine 12x with 3x. That gives us positive 15x. And all I have to do is bring down the x squared. And I bring down the positive 36. Do we get what we started with? Check. And we're done. By multiplying, didn't we check and didn't we get the same thing that we started with? Yes. Copy that, please. All right, copy this down. We're going to do the second one together. Here we go. You don't have to copy the words, just copy the polynomial. X squared plus 10x plus 24. X squared plus 10x plus 24. So let's see. Step 1, what's our GCF? Think about it. GCF. Do we have any other number other than 1? No, that's it, right? Only 1 can factor into each of these, so therefore we don't worry about it. Step 2. Tell your neighbor what step 2 is. Open two parentheses. So you open your two parentheses. Step 3. Factor the first term. Factor the first term. That becomes what? X times X. Step 4, draw a diamond. So check this out. Everybody look up. Instead of drawing a diamond, let's do this. We just do this. Isn't it easier just to do that? Instead of doing the whole thing. So instead of calling it a diamond, we're going to call it the Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers. No? Yeah, right? You guys never watched the... Oh, come on now. I know. We're so cool now. We don't want to admit it. We're mature. All right, here we go. So, with that said, the middle term. The middle term goes down here. The last term goes up here. Above the 24, put a big dot so you remember that's the product. And this is the sum. So think about it. What factors of 24 give us the sum of 10? Think about it. Okay, tell your neighbor. What'd you get, Jorge? Okay, 4 and 6. So therefore this is x plus 4 and x plus 6. And at the end, check, please. All right. So did everybody check it? Yes? So this becomes x squared plus 6x. And then this times this becomes plus 4x plus 24. Combine like terms, that's 10x. You bring down the x squared and the plus 24. Cha-ching. We're done. So far, so good? Okay, let's do another one. Do this next one by yourself, please. Here you go. Example, oh, this one's 1B. Okay, example 3. Was the other one 1A? Okay, then this one's 1B. My bad. Oh, wait, we can, no, just kidding. The polynomial x squared plus 7x plus 12. See if you can do that one by yourself. Go. Okay, let's see. Step 1, GCF is 1, is that correct? All right, open two parentheses. Factor out the first part, the first term. This is x times x. From there, draw your diamond or your Power Rangers. All right, the 7 goes here. That's my sum. The 12 goes up here. That's my product. So the factors of 12 that give us a sum of 7 are 3 and 4. X plus 3, x plus 4. And if you check it, you distribute, and you get the same thing. Hands if you got these by yourself. Okay? Let's do another one. Yes? Yes, so our answer, what are they asking us for? Factors. They're asking us for factors. These two are factors. So our answer, when they ask us to get the factors of the polynomial, is this. Okay? Okay, let's do another one. Here we go. Copy that one. Example 2C. X squared minus 8x plus 15. X squared minus 8x plus 15. Do that one together. Let's see. Oh, I get it. Let's see. All right. So GCF 1, so we don't worry about it. Step 2, open two parens. There they are. Step 3, factor the first term. That is what? X times x. Step 4, get your diamond or your Power Rangers. So then, what goes on the bottom? -8. That's going to be our sum. And our product is 15. So let's see. Let's think about the factors first of 15. Our factors are 1 times 15, 2 times nothing, 3 times 5, 5 times 3, and we're done, right? So let's see. Which of these two adds up to 8? This one, right? So let's see. It's 3 and 5. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 plus 5, that's positive 8. But this is a what? That means what? Negative and, what is negative times a negative? Positive, that is true. So negative 3 and negative 5, that's positive 8. I mean negative 8, so this is negative 3 and negative 5. And those are my factors. Please, check this out. If the product is a negative, that means two numbers that you multiply, one of them has to be a positive and the other one has to be a negative. So let's do one of those. How about that? Let's see. Do this one by yourself. Go. X squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay, so let's see. GCF is 1, so that means I don't worry about it, and I open up a parentheses and a parentheses. Is that correct? Okay, from there, factor the first term, x and x, open a diamond. Middle term is what? Negative 5 goes down here. That's my sum. What's my product? 6. What factors of 6? Let's see, 1 times 6 and 2 times 3 add up to 5. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. But both of them have to be what? Negative, so this is negative 2 and negative 3, and then we just check. Everybody with me? The same process is for the rest. So, for homework. Homework is on page 500, numbers 1 through 37 odd, and number 58 is a application. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy your homework. See you guys tomorrow.